What's up, YouTube? It's your man, the Underground Comedian, coming to you live from the Underground, our weekly Saturday podcast where we talk about whatever you want to talk about, but also I got a few subjects. We just do this every Saturday for about an hour, but if it's going crazy, we'll go past an hour. So the subjects tonight, we got my election thoughts, more Diddy news, yes, the boop, 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 calling all the freaks, it's still in effect. We still got the bottles of Diddy juice on deck. We're gonna talk about election thoughts, Big Meech. I'm gonna give y'all all the information y'all need to know about Big Meech and make sure y'all know what y'all need to know about the Big Meech situation, and so y'all not just putting them on a flyer right away like he's gonna come to your party. I want to open a gift open a gift of mine on live. The championship hour will be most definitely. We're going to be talking about Sweetest Day. If you don't know what Sweetest Day, if you're watching this across the world, across the pond, because I have people that watch me overseas and across borders. If you don't know what Sweetest Day is, we celebrate that here in like Ohio, Michigan, Illinois, like just little right here in this little area right here. It's not on the West Coast, and it's probably down south only because a lot of people from up north is down south, so they may celebrate it now. But I'm gonna have to be the voice of reason about Sweetest Day. But let me put the belt down because we're not at that point yet. So, what y'all want to talk about? But first, let's open up a gift. I got another podcast I'm going to start. It's called Fornication Friday, the podcast. If you follow me on Facebook, Fornication Friday is where I talk shit all Friday, sexual tips and things of that nature. But I'm going to try to turn that into a podcast. It might be a little raunchy. I want y'all to stay tuned for that. So my co-host for that show actually bought me some. What up, Mike? Mike Coleman in the building. I am a terrible gift opener. So my co-host has most definitely. Welcome to the live chat. Remember, guard your policy. Oh, that's not for me. What up, Mike Coleman? Mike Coleman, who? I am a terrible gift opener, but I'm going to figure this box out. Oh, there you go. I knew I was going to figure it out in a minute. There you go. So, like I said, my co-host for Fornication Friday bought me this. This is not a Sweetest Day gift. I am a whore. So I don't deserve anything from Sweetest Day. The ladies don't like me because I'm a whore. So, I have already seen the gift. This is your first time seeing the gift. Y'all know how I have a drink on live with y'all? And I do it on my Crown Royal cup with the little crown under it. My co-host, so amazing. She got me a glass that says, The Underground Comedian. And we're going to have a drink out of this. Y'all see that? That's kind of cool, ain't it? Yeah, say Underground Comedian on it. So, we're going to have a drink out of that cup. And I got some XXL wine. This is the peach flavor. If you ain't drunk this, fellas, drink this with your lady, bro. You ain't going to need that honey pack. This ain't going to have you eating shit from the back. I'm trying to tell you. XXL. You don't need no honey pack. Because this, when you pour this up, it's going to have you eating shit from the back. They should let me go ahead and be the spokesperson. So we're going to pour us a glass of that. You ain't get shit either. Don't worry about it, bro. I am going to talk shit to all the ladies. Because I don't see nobody taking no men out on dates or nothing on my timeline. But that's in the championship hour. I'm going to leave that for the championship hour. So we're going to pour that up. Also, if you didn't tune in last week, I wasn't under the influence of nothing. But I'm going to be under the influence tonight. We're going to be under the influence of marijuana. This is something that Kamala, I keep fucking up her name. Kamala, keep fucking up her name. Kamala Harris wants to legalize weed nationwide, not just in a few cities. So wherever city you go to, you can get you some of that sticky icky icky. What's going on, Ed? You get you some of that sticky icky icky. I'm about to roll that up right now. Buck Brockman, what's up, bro? Where you been at all day, bro? We could have been on Apex before we started this. We're single, so we didn't have a man. Nah, nobody want to hear that. I see a lot of women on my page that got men. And I ain't seen no man taking out tonight. Don't worry about it. I'm talking shit to y'all. You might be single. Hey, look, Eb, you might be single, right? But you for sure got a dude knocking that motherfucker loose. You could have did something for him. And that's your problem. We don't have to be together, but if I'm knocking that motherfucker loose, you can take me out to dinner. This eggplant ain't good enough for dinner? Stop playing. You can take me out for dinner. For sure, for sure. If I'm knocking them guts loose, I deserve hibachi. Get some hibachi. I need a little hibachi. What you say down there? Let me hold on. What you say, bro? Hold on, I gotta cover that up. Hold on. Can we try crack next week? Oh, no, bro. Can't try no crack next week. Just weed. Just weed this way. What you say, E? I gotta figure out how to make this, what's the name, bigger. Lies. Have been celibate almost 3 years. I bet you still use that Rose toy, though. You use that Rose toy. If you use that Rose toy, you ain't been celibate. You use that shower head. You got an alcohol shower head that you blow down there and get that boy loose. I ain't trying to hear celibate for 3 years. You ain't touched it? Man, you didn't touch that motherfucker. So you ain't nutted in no type of way in 3 years. You telling me you ain't nutted in no type of way in 3 years? Is that what you telling me? Is that what you telling me, man? Hell no, we ain't doing no pinch up either, bro. You trying to get me canceled. Not at all. So you trying to break that? You trying to break that? Let me know if you're trying to break that. That means that motherfucker coochie need to be touched. You want me to touch that coochie? I'll touch that coochie. Cause I know. You said you ain't nutted in 3 years. You gonna wanna marry a nigga. No, man. Alright. I was just trying to make sure. You know when you don't use it, you lose it. Like it fall off. Like if you don't use your private parts, it fall off. It's scientifically proven. You got another 6 months and your coochie gonna fall in the damn tub while you in it. Gonna just fall right in the tub, be floating around with you. I'm trying to save you, coochie. A coochie is a terrible thing to waste. We about to get started. I'll keep saying that. But let me give y'all the Diddy news while I'm rolling up, because it's something quick. Diddy got 6 more civil suits in New York. 4 of the people are men, and the other 2 are women. And one of the guys said he was sexually assaulted at about 16, allegedly. Said Diddy invited him to a white party and told him, if you want to be famous, you got to take that. So Diddy caressed his balls. Me Masify, what up, dude? I sound extra loud. I got to turn the mic down. Hold on. Let me turn the mic down. All right, my spot. I just turned the mic down. Do I sound extra loud now, or do I still sound extra loud? Let me know. It's probably why people ain't trying to tune in on YouTube because I probably sound too loud. Did I fix that problem on YouTube? Nope, it won't. Even seen the teeth. You ever seen teeth in a movie in 3 years, motherfucker? Bro, she tripping. I'm victim number 3. Man. Oh, I'm better? All right, good looking, bro. I don't ever test it before I get on. It could have moved up because I know the mic had accidentally failed the other day, so it probably adjusted up high, real high when it fell. But yeah, so he has 6 more. He got 6 more people in the civil suit in New York. 4 of them was male. 2 of them was female. One of the females has came out. She's not better on YouTube. It's much better on YouTube. Am I loud on? Am I loud on? Am I loud on Facebook? Facebook, am I loud? Because I do have a wireless mic on. I might need to move it behind my head or something. Am I loud on Facebook, y'all? Do I need to change it? Do I need to take the wireless mic out on Facebook? But one of the ladies that came out and said that Diddy came to California and she was approached. She was approached by Diddy's entourage to come to a party he was hosting in California. No, my fault. I'm telling the story completely wrong. This is all still alleged too. What it was one of her friends was invited to this Diddy party. And then the friend called the friend. The friend called the friend on FaceTime. Hey, Diddy, my friend always wanted to meet you. So when the friend got on the phone, listen to me now. When the friend got on the phone, right, she straight pressed Diddy. Yo, Diddy, hey, I feel like you had something to do with Tupac murder. This is all alleged, all right? This is all alleged. She said, I feel like you had something to do with Tupac murder. Diddy just laughed it off. You good. Quality way better on YouTube, though. Yeah, because that's because this that mic, man. This that $20 mic off Amazon. Still holding it on strong. Still holding on strong. So look. So the friend, as soon as she seen Diddy on FaceTime, was like, yo, Diddy, I know you killed Pac. I know you killed Pac. Diddy, all right. This is her story, though. This is her story. Allegedly, this is what happened. Diddy somehow found out where she lived. With his entourage. Ordered her down. And violently graped her. And she woke up with bruises and marks on her because she said that Diddy had something to do with Tupac murder. This is what she said. I'm not saying it. This is alleged. But I just wanted y'all to know. One of the guys was 15 or 16 at the time. Diddy caressed his balls to get him in the industry. This is all alleged. You know, it's all alleged. So, and then while we talking about Tupac, right? I know y'all seen the video of, I want to say it was Michael Jackson bodyguard. Everybody just getting on social media saying whatever the hell they want nowadays. This is crazy. So the security guard of Michael Jackson said, Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson. What up, Lee? Michael Jackson beat up Tupac. Let that marinate. Also, I got a poll going. I don't know if y'all can see the poll. And also, I turned on my check on Facebook. So I just need someone to send me $1 worth of stars. That's it. To see if my stars work now. Because if that's the case, then that's the reason why y'all ain't been able to send stars. Facebook did something to my account. What up, though? So Facebook did something to my account as soon as I verified myself. Then my stars went away when I didn't pay these bastards. I shouldn't say it like that because Facebook, I am monetized by y'all, but y'all are some bastards sometimes. Y'all be doing some bastard shit. I can get away with saying that shit to YouTube because, I'm not monetized on YouTube yet. But Tupac allegedly got beat up by Michael Jackson. Let that marinate, y'all. Y'all can comment about that in the comments. Michael Jackson beat up Tupac Shakur. Tupac Shakur. Can anybody see that happen? This was allegedly like 95-ish, I think. Allegedly. Damn, I just dropped a nugget of weed out my damn blunt. Ain't that but a bitch? Can anybody see that happening? Tupac being beat up by Michael Jackson. Let that marinate. I'm about to give my thoughts after I put the last little touches on this blunt. Michael Jackson. Make sure y'all share the live. Make sure y'all share the live. When y'all come in, instantly share the live. Share the live so I can survive. What's going on, YouTube? Look like I'm going to do some terrible numbers on YouTube tonight, but it's fine. It's Sweetie's Day. It is Sweetie's Day. It's fine. I can do terrible numbers. You know why? Because I'm not going to let that, I ain't going to let that stop me. Other creators let that stop them. So, Tupac allegedly supposed to got beat up by Michael Jackson. And I'm talking about somebody known to have abs, Tupac. Most of his album covers, he has no shirt on. You know why? Because he's in shape. Michael Jackson never had definition, even when he was black. Like, no definition. Only definition Michael Jackson has is being in the Webster Dictionary. That's the only definition he has. He has no other definition. And you want me to sit here and believe that Michael Jackson. Don't get me wrong, he got a lot of brothers. That's a lot of experience. They probably was beating the shit out of Mike. I know his daddy did. I know his daddy beat the black off. He's the only person that beat the black off a child. But I don't see Tupac losing a fight to Michael Jackson. I don't see it. It's no way in hell. Still don't see the option. That is crazy. I didn't pay these up for no reason to even do my stars. And it's on. I even checked the live before I did it too, me Mosify. I checked the live to go to the button to make sure the button is on. The button is on. That is crazy. So yeah, I don't see how Tupac got beat up by Michael Jackson. Tupac died after stomping someone out. Stomping somebody out. I don't see Tupac losing that fight with Michael Jackson. I don't see that. It's crazy how people just get on social media and just come up with some shit, man. That is crazy. So we got past the Diddy news. Let's get to other news. I know you ain't been living under a rock, but I seen this video. They said it wasn't a whole fight. Just swinging. And I don't see Tupac losing just a swinging match either. What they be fighting for? Mike like, Tupac, Tupac, I don't like when you say thug life. You shouldn't say thug life. You should say more life. And Tupac like, boy, you gonna get your weird head ass on somewhere west side. Like, I don't see how the fight even started. Did Michael Jackson moonwalk while talking shit to him like Biggie's better? Biggie's better. I like Biggie. I like Big Papa. Wave your hands in the air if you're a true player. And wave your hands in the air if you're a true player. I don't see I don't see Tupac losing that fight at all still. Hold on. He say no, his girl was sitting on Mike's lap. Hey! You know what? When you put it like that, Chris Cole, what up, though? What up, Chris Cole? If you put it like that, if Tupac girl was sitting on Michael Jackson lap, I can see that. I can see that starting to fight. But maybe the black came out. Are you smiling at me? Chris, are you smiling at me? That had to be crazy. That'd be crazy. Oh, look. Like I was showing y'all. All right, Chris. Thanks for the smile, Chris. Welcome to the underground. Make sure you hit that like button while you're in here. And share the live. Share the live is how I survive. We got Arthur Ingram in the building. What up, AI? That's the original AI right there. Amen. See, amen, my brother. Like I said, y'all, even if Tupac was to fight Michael Jackson over a girl, that sounds like something Tupac could do, but Tupac still wouldn't lose that fight because the bodyguard said Tupac lost that fight. I don't see it happening. I don't. I don't see it happening at all. Let's get into some extra news. I know everybody in Detroit who may see this. Big Meech is not home. Big Meech is halfway home because he's in a halfway house in Florida. If you didn't know, he was arrested. What's the word? Nothing much, bro. Right now I'm talking about Big Meech. If you ain't heard, Big Meech is almost home. Everybody was going crazy like Big Meech home. He not all the way home. He almost home. Madonna is the top witch. FYI. Who the second witch, Chris? Let us know something. You sound like you know something over there, Chris. Tell us who is all the witches. He's gonna tell us who the witches is. It's almost close to Halloween. He's gonna tell us all the witches. But Big Meech is almost home, y'all. He's almost home. He's in a halfway house. If you didn't know, he was arrested in 2005. He was convicted in 2008 to a 30-year sentence for a non-violent drug. I mean, not non-violent drug. For a non-violent case. You know how some people get locked up for drugs and things of that nature. But he did 30 years. Well, he didn't do 30 years. He did close to it. But his lawyer was cold. So as the laws were changing over the years, she got about 3 to 4 years knocked off his sentence. Now he is in a halfway house in Florida. He'll be completely, when I mean completely, he'll be completely free in 2026. So not next year, but the year at the next, he'll be completely free. But that leads to question. What does he do? What do he do? Where do he go? Do he just stay in Florida? Do he come back home? Jerry said, what's the deal? Jerry? Oh, I shouldn't say it like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Tell Jerry I said what up, though. I shouldn't say it like that. I know the last time I heard the status of Jerry, Jerry was in that bitch. Tell Jerry I said what up, though. Tell Jerry I said what it do. I'm sorry, Jerry. I didn't have to put it out there like that. My bad, bro. My bad. But yes. So Big Meech is halfway home. So what that begs the question, what do he do? Hold on. We got Chris over here saying something on YouTube. Okay, hold on. Debbie Harry. I don't know who that is. And basically all the Hollywood, but Madonna is the one that's the top. So he's saying all the women in Hollywood are witches, but Madonna's the top witch. So you got Madonna, and then you got everybody else under Madonna. That's what Chris is talking about right now. So before y'all start putting Big Meech on flyers, like come to the Big Meech party, come to the BMF party, y'all gotta wait until 2026. Then we gotta see if he come home. Maybe he don't want to come back here. I mean, Detroit is a lovely place to be. He might not want to come back here. And then we gotta see what 50 Cent gonna do. 50 Cent gonna put him in BMF. It's maybe when BMF in, you feel me? BMF in, and then you can actually see the actual Big Meech at the end or something like that, and show some of the things he's been doing leading up to that moment. Maybe so. I see that being something. Maybe YouTube or Netflix do a documentary on him real quick while you get out and can actually talk to the actual Big Meech. It won't have to be Little Meech. There's a lot of questions going on. I got a poll going. I don't know if it's still up. I'm drinking out my underground comedian cup. Did you just try to come through here? Oh, or was that the dog? Oh, all right, my bad. That's the co-host y'all spoke of earlier. She's in the background behind my backdrop. I thought I heard her do something weird back there, but she's not doing nothing weird, y'all. She's normal. So so let's talk about the election, y'all. Let's get to the election. We're less than 20 days away from the election. Who do y'all got? Do you have VP Harris or do you have Donald Josephat Trump? And if you ain't seen recently, The Undertaker, yes, The Undertaker had him on his podcast recently, and I'm really not digging The Undertaker no more. Like, I really rock with The Undertaker. I rock with Mark Calloway, but he said, who you gonna vote for? Donald Trump, with him and his so-called brother Kane? Or is you gonna vote for Kamala Harris, Tim Walls, and Dave Bautista? He made it into a whole wrestling promo. I can't rock with The Undertaker no more. Every match that The Undertaker ever had, he should have lost just because of this. I know y'all say that's bias. Why would you say that? It's bias. I'm just talking shit. But I had so much respect for The Undertaker. I don't have the same respect for The Undertaker no more like I used to. It's over with. But yeah, he was on that podcast. Did y'all see his town hall? I want to say it was in either Philadelphia or town south somewhere. Can't remember. Where he danced for 45 minutes. He took one question. He didn't even take that question. He took a question and a half. Then somebody had a medical episode in the audience and had to be rushed off. And Donald was up there like, I wonder if anybody else want to go ahead and have a medical emergency. Have it right now. And then he started playing music. The music started off, and I guess he was just trying to get the crowd to be cool. But he's supposed to have been over there. He's supposed to have been on there for like 2 hours, and he spent the hour dancing. Do you know what would have happened if Joe Biden would have did something like this? Like if Joe Biden, the senile old ass, was up there just doing that dumb ass. You ever seen Trump dance? He do like a little sway. Like when little kids just learn how to dance and try to get to the rhythm, and they be doing little dumb shit like this. Like, and you be like, go Michael, kill it Michael, go Michael. And then Michael just be doing a little dumbass dance like he ain't doing shit. But y'all hyping Michael up. That's the dance Donald Trump does. He does like a little toddler dance. It's crazy. He does it with his little hands too. It's like a little toddler dance. Like he be Toddler dancing. He toddler danced for 45 minutes. He played two songs back to back. That was the same song, but one had lyrics and the other one didn't. I wanted to say it was something Avia. It's a classical song. You probably heard it go. You probably seen it in multiple movies. Y'all know the song. If I was to play that song, y'all know it. But he played that, played some other shit. But then he also played, hear me out here, he played YMCA, the gayest song in the world. It's the gayest song in the world. Not saying that, like I tell everybody, I don't have no problem. You see my background is colorful. I have no problem with the G's. But majority of the time when you play like YMCA, that's like the go home song almost. If it's not too short, it's time to go. You play the YMCA somewhere, you feel like it's time to go. When you hear YMCA, you start kind of like picking up your shit. Like you be like, it's time to go. Not because of the song, it's just it feel like the song is a get you out of here song. It's just YMCA, and then you hear it, and you just kind of start hugging friends and dapping up people, and then you start walking out. So I just feel like if Joe Biden would have did that shit, we would have went crazy. We'd have went crazy if Joe Biden did that shit. If Kamala Harris would have did that shit, well, she kind of did it, but she didn't do it. Because I know her first rally she had Meg, and then they was throwing ass in a circle. There's nothing wrong with throwing ass in a circle. I don't throw ass in a circle. But if y'all gonna throw ass in a circle, there's nothing wrong with throwing ass in a circle. It's not. Got to call all the freaks on that one. The Diddy juice is on alert. I'm trying to tell y'all I have bottle after bottle after bottle. Why everybody afraid to use it? I ain't afraid to use it. Let's put the bottles back. So, VP Harris had to sit down with Charlemagne here in Detroit. Went kind of good. We had a few questions that was on there. One of the questions I did not like, though, that I don't know why any black American think this is going to happen. One of the questions was from, can't think of his name right now. He's from the D. And he asked about what would she do about reparations for us, black people. Reparations. And like I told you, I didn't like that question. You want to know why? Because y'all trying to ask this question to Obama. The only way y'all going to get reparations if all of us do not exist no more. Hear me out now. If not one black person exists, right? And some white guy has 0.03 African American in them after all black people are gone from Earth, them people going to get reparations. Reparations won't happen in my lifetime or your lifetime or anybody's lifetime that is pure African American. Y'all can quit. Y'all can quit. Y'all can quit. You're not going to get it. You're never going to get it. I don't care if Tyrone Biggums end up in the White House. You're never getting reparations. You think they're going to give reparations to black people when they barely give any type of other money to black people besides government assistance like food stamps, and they barely want to give you that? You got to go through so many loopholes to give food stamps while being poor and black. Most people know how to beat them loopholes. Sometimes they act a little more poor than most blacks. Then they get it. But if you think you got to fight hard for food stamps, do you think they're going to give us reparations? I don't care if it was $1,000 a week. They're not giving us $1,000. If it was $20 a week for reparations, you're never getting it. I didn't like that. I didn't like that question. I didn't like that question at all because we're never getting reparations. I want y'all to know this. If you watch this live back and you end up coming to this portion of the live, yes, I said it. And somebody watch this 50 years from now after I'm gone to the heavens And 50 years from now, I'll be like 80 something. 50 years from now, if I'm still around, we might have robot hearts and stuff by then, and I might still be here on YouTube Plus. You are never getting reparations. Never. There's no way in hell we're gonna get that. That was a crazy. That was a dumb. I ain't gonna say no question is dumb, but I didn't like that question at all. What up, Ari? I didn't like that question at all. We're never getting reparations. She answered a few questions about Donald Trump attacking her and coming for her character. She most definitely was like he gonna do what he do. Then everybody was mad at Obama. What did y'all see when everybody was mad at Obama? I don't think y'all been paying attention to this stuff like I have. Everybody was mad at Obama for waving his finger at black men because right now Kamala Harris is losing in the black man's vote. In the black man vote. And there's two reasons why she could be losing this in the black man, in the black demographic of men. Hear me out. One, a lot of black men really believe that Donald Trump put all that money in their pockets. Hear me out again. A lot of black men believe that Donald Trump, during the pandemic, during the worst time in Earth's history, besides like the plague and things of that nature, he put all that money in our pockets. Then it came out years later and told y'all that no, Donald Trump did not put that money in your pockets. It was a predominantly Democratic Senate that signed a bill to pay all of us while we sat down during the pandemic. Donald Trump halted that, said, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on to that. Because remember, this is like the beginning of the year. This would have been still, these checks would have still had Obama's name on it. What up, though, Fee? Although you are in my house, but what up, though? These checks would have had Obama's name on them. He said, hold on. Let me wait until we get the clearance, and I'm going to put my name on it. Then the checks can go out. So his name was only put on the checks because the checks was going to be put in Obama's name because when the bill and the law was passed, Obama was the president. So black men are thinking Donald Trump has given out this money. No, Donald didn't do that for you. The government did. And the other reason why I think black men don't want to vote for Kamala Harris, and it don't got nothing to do with we don't want a female president. Because a lot of people did vote for Hillary. A lot of people voted for Hillary. I just think black men don't want to feel like I'm only voting for her because she's black. The same. Yeah, that's my favorite bartender right there. Make sure y'all book her for y'all next event. YouTube, y'all can't see her. Y'all gotta go to Facebook to see her. Dog ass bartender. Every event I ever throw, Fee gonna throw the drinks in my cup. So, I don't think black men want to vote for Kamala Harris because she's black. Because everybody who voted for Obama, black people went out and voted for Obama and was like, we did that shit, right? And we couldn't believe it then. I remember watching it on a small ass TV in the house my brother in right now that he owns. But at the time our father owned it. We was in that house after it was it after it got burnt up, the middle section? No, the middle section was still intact. It was just no one was living there at the time. We just go down there and check on the house. I remember watching on the small ass TV, 20 inch, 15 inch. big blue screen. You could barely see the colors on the TV. Like, the screen was so blue, you could barely see the colors on the TV. And then they said Obama was the president. We ran outside. We slapped hands, yelling and screaming. You hear gunshots in the neighborhood. It sound like the 4th of July and New Year's in the hood. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. You know. I ain't gonna say it on here, but you know. Sound like the 4th of July in the hood when Obama won. And then everybody criticized us for them 8 years. You only voted for him because he's black. You only voted for him because he's black. You don't know his policies. You only voted for him because he's black. Fuck the white side. He an Oreo. They don't care about that. You only voted because he's black. And I think that's where black men are at right now with VP Harris. They feel like if I vote for her, people gonna think I only voted for her because she's black. And I'm here to tell you, fuck what they say. Fuck how they feel. Go out there and vote. That's who you want to vote for. Vote for him. But don't vote for Donald Trump because you thought he got you some money in the pandemic. Do you hear some of his policies? He wants to put tariffs. Y'all might not know what a tariff is, but I'm gonna break it down in Negro language. A tariff is like this. If I buy some marijuana, right? I buy some marijuana from Highland Park, right? No, if I buy marijuana that comes from Highland Park, but Detroit needs a shipment of marijuana in, right? And as the marijuana is getting shipped from Highland Park to Detroit, I tax them to send it to me. Like, hey, you're going to send it to me, we're going to tax you on that. Making this go from, let's just say this is a $5 bag of weed, which this is not. If this is a $5 bag of weed, now you're paying $15 for this bag of weed. Because Detroit has tax imports coming in and leaving, causing a spike. So that means TVs, VCRs, things of that nature that you get from overseas will be higher than what you normally pay for. You remember you ever been to Walmart after Black Friday and you see that 60-something inch TV for $200? Donald Trump getting in office, that $200 6-inch will be $600 for that 60-inch TV that you used to pay $200 for. He wants to cut off the Board of Education. They asked him, they say, yo, why would you want to do that? What happened to a conservative state asks you, yo, you know, we want to teach black history and things of that nature. He said he would not fund that school. He want to erase the sins of the white people past. But yet, black men want to vote for him because they got money from him in 2020. That sounds crazy, right? He want to stop women statewide from being able to get an abortion. If they uncle grapes them, I'm talking about shoot his load in his niece, she can't go get an abortion. She's going to have to raise her cuz daughter or her cuz son. Let that marinate. But black men want to vote for him because he put money in y'all pockets in 2020. That sounds crazy, right? Women can't get abortions. Black history can't get taught. Teachers already get paid shit. And let alone, I'm not going to fund your school district if they talk about black history. So now they really ain't getting paid shit. But black men want to vote for him because he got y'all some money in 2020. That sounds crazy, don't it? It does. There's more. There's more. He doesn't even have, they asked him straight up, what is your plan for the economy? He said he has concepts of a plan, meaning it's still on paper, or I'm just waiting until I get in office and then I figure it out. Some people are struggling to pay rent, buy groceries, and to just survive on their own. Inflation has come down just a little bit, just an easy bit, but not a lot. So yes, the American people want to know, like, what you gonna do to save, put money in my pocket? But black men are not listening to shit like this because they feel like Donald Trump put money in their pocket in 2020. Yeah, y'all smart. I'm not telling y'all go vote for VP Harris. You can vote for whoever you want to, but pay attention. Donald Trump want to call this thing the weave. He like to weave the thoughts together and then come back to the initial thing. Like, you can ask him, what about the cats and the dogs? And he'll tell you straight up, hey, I heard that on the news. They said they was eating cats and dogs in Chicago. Ask him about the economy, he'll say, well, VP Harris let 1 million migrants in and they're eating cats and dogs, and I have little hands, but they're big hands. They're really big. They're huge. My crowds are better. And I love Elon Musk. And let's do the little child dance. And never answer the question about the economy. Joe Biden did this. We would riot the White House if Joe Biden did that shit. But yet, black men only gonna vote for him because they thought they got that money from Donald Trump in 2020. You guys are crazy. Just know we're less than 20 days away. You can vote for whoever you want to vote for, but just pay attention to the signs. Just pay attention to the signs. And I don't even know what's all in Project 2025. They keep saying about it. I haven't read what's in it, but they said some bad shit in there. So that might be scary. That might be scary. Well, let's get into the championship hour so I get off here because I might be boring y'all with politics, and I'm sorry. I'm not a political man, but I have been paying attention to the political race. It's a very close race, but Donald Trump is slightly up in the polls. But let's get to the championship hour. In the championship hour, I got to grab the championship belt. Yes, if you didn't know, I am a wrestling fan, but I'm also a fan of you. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, repeat. It's just that simple. Live, make sure you share the live so I can survive. If you're watching this live, make sure you share the live. Get people to notice the movement. Share the live so I can survive. The championship hour is where I go into a rant that I'll pretty much talk shit and don't care what I say. I might greatly offend somebody by these, but I don't give a fuck. It's the championship hour. And I want to talk about the sorry ass Sweeties Day I have seen on social media today. If you don't know what Sweeties Day is, it is a holiday that was created in Ohio. Y'all didn't know that, did y'all? It was created in Ohio by a small flower shop owner. And she did this every third Saturday or second Saturday, whatever it is, in October to sell flowers to men. Good something for men on this day in Ohio, and it just took flight in a few states like Illinois, Michigan, up in this area. Maybe one more state. I don't know which one. I would say like Wisconsin, but I doubt it's Wisconsin. I'm not Wisconsin. Wyoming. Maybe. I don't know. Drinking and smoking. A little buzz. But that's where it started at. So it's for the men. It's for your significant other, the lady in your life, whoever you beating that torso down to nothing to get you something. Oh, y'all heard that bar? For that young lady, you beating her torso down to get you something. You feel me? So I see all the ladies say Happy Sweetest Day on my timeline. I don't see no dates. No, I don't see no dates. I don't see no men getting massages. Y'all are only giving out the neck. And it's all right. It's all right to give out the neck. But a nigga needs food. It's all right to take him out to some Coney real quick. Something. Look, pay for his lunch at work. He might have to work today. But I don't see none of that on my timeline. But when Valentine's Day come, when Valentine's Day come, I know I don't deserve nothing. Because I'm a whore. I get that. I know I don't deserve nothing. I'm a whore. Hey. But I do deserve some food. You can feed me. But it's okay. Because whores get stuff on Valentine's Day. They get taken out to dinner. They get trips to Japan. Valentine's Day whores get they shit. But I digress. Y'all are terrible. I had somebody had Ed comment earlier say it's because I'm single. Nah, but she say she ain't getting her back blew out. She ain't had nothing close to blowoutish in 3 years. So to each his own. She ain't got nobody to give her nothing to. But if you got a son, let's just say his dad's not in his life or whatever, why not do something for him so he'll know this day is for him? Y'all don't think like that. My one of my exes, her daughter, her father was in her life. Not saying he wasn't. You know, he just wasn't in the city. So I felt like on Valentine's Day, I'd get her something too. When I went out and got her mama something, I got her something too. She was young. When I met her mama, she was like 6 months. So when she started getting old enough to recognize things like that, gifts and whatever, I used to buy her a gift. There you go. This is yours too for Valentine's Day. So she know that a man's supposed to do things like that. But ladies, you can do that stuff for your sons, but y'all don't. That's some good wine there. But you don't. Then, that special guy that's been beating that torso down, I'm talking about digging out your guts, cuddling with you. You probably farted on his leg. He probably farted on you. And you ain't get him nothing? Oh, the disrespect. The disrespect. He had to eat that after a mimosa afternoon. You wouldn't go get mimosas. You count men with mimosa coochie. And he still had to eat that mimosa coochie. You ain't get him nothing? 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 Oh, y'all wrong. Y'all wrong. And y'all be wondering why y'all get that same ugly ass teddy bear that be outside when I'm riding around on 7 Mile and Myers. Y'all know the place. Y'all know where they be at. Setting them damn fucking U-Haul trucks up full of fucking teddy bears out in the cold. You grab one real quick. Then you come over here on fucking Wyoming and Finkel. Get you a dozen of roses real quick from the dude on the corner. Y'all know who I'm talking about, man. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Yeah. Y'all gotta start appreciating the man in your life, regardless if he's not in your life. Because if he's beating that, if he's beating that, he deserve a gift. Y'all feel me? I don't think y'all feel me. Because if y'all feel me, y'all put laughter in the chat. It's a good wine. I told y'all I showed my glass off. My underground comedian glass. I told y'all my favorite bartender got me this. My co-host of Fornication Friday got me this. This is an amazing piece of artwork here. This is a great piece of artwork here. So like I always wanted to do, because I'm about to go ahead and hang it up. I like to give words of encouragement before I get off the lives. And the word of encouragement this week will be do you. Do you. There's a lot of ways you can do you, but there's gonna be a lot of people that say, they be like, yo, why you wanna do that? Ugh, I don't like that show. Why would you put that on? That's crazy. Do you. There's nothing wrong with being you. A lot of people will try to change you. That's what they do. They get to knowing you, then they get to saying, you know what? I don't like this about them. I'm gonna change that. Then you end up not being you. Then you end up being unhappy because now they changed you to be something they like, but then you don't know who you are no more. Do you? Don't let nobody tell you to do something different than you do it. They be like, oh, that's not in. That's not in at all. You want to wear Dragon Ball Z shirts? Wear Dragon Ball Z shirts. You want your ass hanging out zero below outside? Let your ass hang out zero below. You want to start a podcast and you just don't know what you want to say on it, so you don't start it. Do that shit. Do you? It's a lot of people that don't want to do them. Oh man, I do that. I do that tomorrow. I'm 39. The older I get, I know tomorrow not promised. This is why I do this every Saturday. So I can have someone can have a video log and sit back and say, I knew that guy when he was alive. He was a cool dude. Do you? Stop saying I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I ain't got the equipment, man. I don't feel like learning something. Do you? No one can do you better than you. People can imitate. People can act like they you. There's a lot of actors out there. But no one can be 100% you. So do you. This is live from the underground. I am your host, the underground comedian. You can catch me every Saturday right here on live with my dog that just came to the live late. I'm not going to show what she looked like. Go watch my last video. You can see what my animal looked like. But YouTube, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Repeat. Just that simple underground comedian. I'll be back next Saturday. Make sure y'all share this live. Share it to your friends. Hit the like button after it go hot. I'm going to start. I ain't going to start nothing. I'm just lying. Adios, y'all. I ain't starting nothing. Adios. Get up out of here, YouTube.